Welcome to Good Moms, Bad Choices.
After Dark.
I'm Erica.
And I'm Mila.
And this ain't your average mom show. This is grown folk talk.
The real kind. Unapologetically black as fuck.
Real as fuck, funny as fuck.
And sometimes educational.
If you listen to our podcast, then you know we chat with hella homies.
Ranging from activists, porn star parents, social commentators, psychics, and our kids.
This is a safe space to roll up, pull up, and keep it 100.
And tonight, we got company. Our famous friend and actress and fellow baby mama, Xosha Roquemore.
You've seen her on Precious, The Mindy Project, Showtime's Black Monday. Yes, bitch, Showtime, not basic cable.
Because we ain't basic bitches.
And most recently, the new Space Jam.
Hey,
Xosha!
Hey, boo. Hey, girl, hey.
We're just so excited to have you, girl.
Yay, I'm happy to be here.
Finally.
Yes.
We've been talking about this shit for 3 years.
Right.
I know, it's been a minute. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to drink.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, I'm like, can I start?
Yeah,
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh.
She lit. My phone's dry.
Sorry, Sebastian.
Don't you hate that? My phone be so dry.
My phone's always dry.
He's my gay best friend, so
Like,
don't be
count.
jealous.
Still dry. How was your ladies' weekend? What'd you do?
Oh my gosh, this weekend I didn't do that much. Just was chilling, hung out with my daughter. Went to my mom's house.
How old's your baby girl?
She's 3.
3.
3 in a couple months. She turned 3 in June.
What a wonderful, horrible age.
Yes.
I didn't want to be negative, but goddamn, 3 is fucking hard, okay?
It's so hard. It is a hard age. So there's not, I mean, obviously with the pandemic, there isn't that much we can do, but we had a play date.
Okay.
So we went to the park, went to my mom's house, which is my favorite thing to do because I can just like
do nothing and
and
she's
she's
automatic
cool.
built-in babysitter.
You can
Exactly.
go right into kid mode, like, I don't take care of stuff, bye.
Right. And we can just chill. I'm like, yeah, that's all we did. Just kick it, eat, have ice cream.
You're from LA, right? Mm-hmm. What part of LA were you?
I'm
born and
from
raised?
South LA, like all over. We lived in Lamert. My family is from Compton. Like my mom was raised there. She lives there now. But we lived in Inglewood, just all over South LA. Mainly Lamert though, and Compton was always like home base because that's where my grandma's house was.
Woo woo, LA in the house.
Yes, West Side.
Well, you know, we're Valley girls, and people are always saying the Valley's not LA. I beg to differ.
Yes, bitch,
Yeah,
it is. It is LA County.
It's the Valley.
Do you hear what she just said?
Right, I'm like,
Yes.
I'm from LA. I consider the Valley LA.
You're gonna get a lot of
And
heat for that.
Yeah,
No,
you
you're
know what?
not. Come see us.
I feel like what's not LA is like maybe like Orange County.
Okay, that's definitely not LA.
Yeah.
Like, even Long
That's a
Beach,
stretch.
I feel like.
What?
Right, Long Beach.
No, it's Long Beach.
Yeah.
It's a whole city, right? The city of
Right.
Long Beach.
Yeah.
No, the Valley is because the Valley is right near Hollywood, essentially.
Yeah, it is.
I would say that there is definitely a threshold of how deep in the valley can be considered Los Angeles. However, where I and Jamilah are from, it is considered LA. Okay, I just want to get
just for the
clear.
record.
Just want to make that very
Just
clear.
in case anyone was wanting to argue.
For me, I'm the LA police, so I'm like, I've set the rules. It's LA.
The
so
mayor.
Boom.
The mayor. Oh, me? What I did for the weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, what did you do this weekend?
I did girlfriend shit for a nigga that's not my boyfriend. So, you know, dumb bitch shit, regular.
So when are you gonna not do dumb shit, dumb girlfriend shit?
Today's Monday, right? Mm-hmm. Today.
Today.
You have a boyfriend.
I did have a boyfriend, and then I messed that up. So that's why I'm still doing girlfriend shit, because I'm trying to prove myself. I've had a long life of not being a girlfriend, so it wasn't easy for me to transition into girlfriendhood like I thought it would be. So we're in an in-between stage, and so I'm doing girlfriend shit to be like, hey, I'm a girlfriend. Look, I'm a girlfriend material.
Like, I make pies.
I'm a girlfriend material.
I can cook. You want some spaghetti? It's vegetarian.
Like, I compromise.
Yeah, so that was dumb. And I even brought like Luna. That shit is very confusing. It felt very like Atomic Family, and I was
Wait, what did you say to me? You told me it was like Russell. It was like Sierra and Russell. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, like
Russell Wilson is the stepdaddy of the century. Like
He is.
Like who doesn't want a Russell Wilson? I feel like every single mom's aspirations are to find a Russell, right? Like, look at Sierra, look what she did. Look how he's daddying little Future.
Totally. He's like, my 3 kids.
Yeah,
I'm like, you
like,
only have 2 kids. He's like, nope, this one's mine.
Yes, that's what I need. Get in there.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about like a person that's not your child's parent, like
Considering your child their kid.
yeah,
I
and
Oh my
saying it
God.
and saying it publicly.
I know.
I think it's a requirement.
But saying it publicly, like if your baby daddy had a girlfriend and she was talking about Luna's my daughter, how would that make you feel?
If they were in a long-term relationship and if they had plans on getting married, I would hope that
So marriage is what determines that?
No, but if it's a long-term relationship and like I know you and we've been around, and they have other kids together, I want you to I think you need to consider, yes, his child, my child, a part of your unit. Like, can you imagine like a bitch being at a party and being like, oh, your kids are so cute. Like, oh, these are mine. That's
true. That makes the kid feel bad.
Yeah, like this is so and so's alone.
Well, I mean, there's one thing doing it at a party and then also like posting like so proud of my son's accomplishments today on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Why is Instagram a factor?
I mean, I'm just saying because that's what's considered public. Like that's what would be considered public.
I don't know. I think it could go both ways because I think sometimes step parents who don't have kids come in and they really want to be that role really hard and it's like a little bit much. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Have I known you 5 years? But like also, I've even in discovering a lot of the shit that I do that's not girlfriendy. I've also discovered there are things that like we want people to come in and do, but then also they do it and we're like,
I hate it.
Oh God, that's me. That's me right now.
You're like, wait, chill. But if ultimately you are dating, and let's be honest, we're all over 30. Like if you're dating with like aspirations of going to have something serious, I want you to know without jealousy or without trying to like take that person's role, because you can't, that this is how it looks. This is what it feels like. This is, like you can't discipline like I discipline, but help me out. If she's talking shit to me, tell her to stop.
Right.
You know, like tell her to be nice to me because she doesn't listen to me.
I know. It depends on which way it goes. I feel like if I had a man in my life, I probably even might be a little weirded by that. If he was like, she's mine, I'd be like, oh, no, she's not. But
Look, we're about to drink. I'm like, we need a drink.
I know. But yeah, if I imagine one of these little girly cues that my child's father talks to even touching my daughter, and I'm livid.
What'd you call them, a girly cue?
Girly cues, because they're all like 14.
Oh, God.
Well, only because I'm 35. They're like born in 98.
Oh,
so
God.
they're like little girls.
No.
Like, yeah, so I'll be like, you need to go on back to school or something. But like, I think as I keep going and like the pain gets further away, I think I'm more like, I don't want to know anything. I don't care. I'd be like, hello, nice to meet you. And then just go on about my business. Like, and if they want to be like, we're a nuclear family on Instagram, cool, nerds. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be out like...
I'll call me in 6 months, okay?
Right, okay, I'll be out turning up or something. That's why I try to like imagine like me having such a full, vibrant life that like anything that's happening in that arena like doesn't affect me emotionally.
You're a little bit older than your baby daddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your age? Like, how many years older?
Like 7.
Okay, so
almost 7.
And then he's probably dating girls even younger than him. So, have you experienced that yet? Like having like him introducing girls to you, or?
Yeah, there were some introductions behind my back, so that didn't go well because we had an agreement. So yeah, that was pretty annoying. But yeah, then that's when I got to like, you know what? Whatever. I just like got to that. I was like, I'm just gonna be over here doing me. But yeah, nothing serious though. I don't think he's like, they haven't been to dinner with anyone or anything like that. Maybe like the baby's there and like a girl is there and she's like, hi, oh my God, she's so cute.
Yeah. I know for me, like when me and my daughter's father started talking, when we broke up, and like I made it very clear, like when you start dating, if you date someone, like you must introduce, I need to meet her. And now that I'm seeing someone, I'm like, yeah, that was a bad rule. I don't really want you to meet him, and like, I don't want to meet her, and like let's just make sure she's not crazy. You know, where does she live and Social Security. I'm good.
Right.
Also, don't try to act like this is your child or make her call you mom or any weird
shit like that.
But also, like my girlfriend just went through a breakup, and the baby daddy got a young ass girlfriend like almost immediately. Moved the bitch in. She's a cheerleader. She's like 25. And I was like,
For what?
Well, now I don't
like
know.
a professional one.
Why is she cheering on Zoom?
Well, now probably.
Wait, you know how they have the stadiums with like the fake people in
No,
there? Like, what is
oh
she
my God.
cheering the end of the empty stadium?
That is so
I
scary.
think they are zooming in the dancers. I don't know, bitch.
I don't like her job. I think she's dumb on the
Wait,
record.
but on the side, she's like, I hope this bitch never hears this.
She's like a doula.
No, listen, right. Sexual doula online. No, she's on the side. She's a preschool teacher. So I had to tell my girlfriend. She was like very unhappy that she wasn't pre-warned and shit. But I was like, bitch, you got a free babysitter. If she wasn't over there acting like a preschool teacher, you wouldn't get a break. That nigga would be trying to ditch and dodge you every like.
That's true.
Moms, this is a PSA announcement for all moms. If your former baby daddy is dating someone else, who cares how old she is? If the bitch looks like a good babysitter, this is your cue to let that nigga play dad of the week and bounce.
That's so true.
Okay, let that nigga him and his 2-year-old girlfriend go to Disneyland, do all that shit, have all the sleepovers, supply popcorn, whatever you got to do, just back up and let it go easy. It
Right.
may not last forever, and your hopes that you support the relationship so that it does, so that you could do what you need to do.
That's so true. I've been leaning into that a lot too. I'm like, as long as I'm cute, I don't really care about anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be too many. It's not gonna be like, oh, she's so much cuter than me. It's not that deep. Like, I'm gonna just be over here doing me. Or I think of the other Jamilah. Y'all know her. I don't know how to pronounce her.
Lemieux?
Yeah, Lemieux. I'm like, I don't know how to say it because it's French.
I love her.
I love her. Yeah, and I listened to her on you guys' podcast, and she was saying how like her baby daddy and his wife, they have like the whole nuclear family thing because they have another kid.
They moved over. They drove cross country.
Yeah, I mean they're like co-parenting goals.
They drove cross country together.
I know they
to
moved
move to LA.
I know they moved together. I didn't realize it was like a car.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds intense.
Her and the wife are cool. I feel like she's like cooler with the wife than with the baby daddy.
And
She's like, that's my girl.
That's good.
That's how my
you make
mom was,
Because
my
let's be
stepmom.
honest, the wife is probably the one bathing, taking care of, doing the hair, making sure everything is running smoothly.
And she probably like has your back more. If he's like, she's annoying. She's
Right,
probably like,
like-
she's fine. You're annoying.
Right, if you have a good one who's like, if I have a baby with you, nigga, I need to gauge how you're acting. Better be acting correctly.
Right. Exactly.
I think ultimately that's, for me, I'm such a free-spirited, loving Cancer. Like, that is my ultimate goal. I want to be like Alicia and like, what's the husband's name?
Swiss. Oh yeah.
And
Mashunda.
Mashunda. Because they go on vacation together. That's like every black person's reference.
It was a long time coming, though.
Oh yeah. Did y'all read the book? I didn't read the book.
I didn't read the book. I just remember all the dramas.
Because it was like a reality show and shit.
It was some crazy shit.
But
yeah.
if Mashonda can get over it, even Jamilah, I think she said like they broke up like abruptly, and
Yeah.
then he got engaged to another
While
woman.
she was pregnant.
While she was pregnant. So
I was boohoo crying listening to her testimony.
I know, I was like,
I was like in my room. I was like, I love good moms, bad choices. Baby, tell her the truth. I was like crying for real.
It's true. It's a struggle to get past your own emotions, your own feelings, and like
It is.
especially when it comes to birthing a child from your vagina. Like I made that. You owe me everything plus your blood and every dime you ever inherit belongs to me. Respect me. Love me. I'm the queen.
Respect on my
This
name.
is the cue when all the baby daddies change the channel.
Like,
I thought this was gonna be fun.
Speaking of which, I want to play a little game with you because I want our listeners to get a real quick recap on, what you think about a few things.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a game we like to play. It's called Trigger.
I love games.
And how Trigger works is I say a word and then you say the first thing that comes to mind. So
Okay.
don't try to overthink
No thought.
it. Just go for it.
Word of Soch.
Okay, here we go. Monogamy.
Dead.
Favorite sex position.
Doggy.
Boxers or briefs.
Boxer brief.
Oh, okay.
wait. Okay.
What?
What's a boxer brief?
Like the boxers that are tight,
They're like tight, but they're like.
but they're shorts.
Oh.
They're like biker shorts.
Wait,
Is that a brief?
Isn't that a brief?
Oh, I guess that's a brief. Well, I'm thinking briefs. I think of like
The
panties.
panties.
Wait, is a brief a panty? Like a man panty?
That's an underwear.
Oh, that's an
I don't,
underwear.
okay, so I guess briefs.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Not loosey goosey boxers.
Stripper name.
Zyme.
Zyme. Zyme with a Z.
What is it?
Drinking or smoking?
Drinking.
Bad habits.
Rage.
Kanye.
Aw.
How you go from rage to
Aw. I feel bad for him. I loved Kanye.
baby daddy?
Ugh.
LA.
Okay.
Social media.
Bye.
Happily ever after.
Dead.
Shit. Monogamy and happily ever after.
Just
That shit is dead, bro.
R.I.P.
For white women. For women who don't look like me. How about that? How about that?
Threesomes.
Sure.
Trump,
Oof.
black women,
Word.
pregnancy.
Never again.
Really? Never again? You done forever?
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah, that was I don't want to double down on this.
Yeah.
I think I want to keep the overhead light.
You made your point.
Yeah.
I have a legacy. That's it.
I have unprotected sex.
I know. I'm all angry. I hate when I'm like, I can see, I'm angry. I'm like, baby, rah, monogamy, over.
A favorite porn category?
Be honest.
I don't have one. I don't watch porn. Isn't that weird?
Never? No, some people
I
don't.
know. I don't watch it. I feel weird because my girlfriends are like, really? I'm like, no.
Do you masturbate?
I do, but not to like, just to like the porn in my head.
Meanwhile, last night I said Jamilah, I texted Jamilah a porn, and I was like, "Do we know this girl?" And
What?
I was like, "Didn't we have her on our show?" And, she
And I was like, yes, we did.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, yes, we did. I was like, then I had to. Then she's like, then I just had to watch it because I'd never seen her in the porn before. So I'm like, at first I'm like, we had just had a call about today, and I'm like, Erica quickly got home and got right to the masturbating. So I was like, this is how she winds up. She's like, I gotta get to bed for tomorrow.
I did. I was like, I gotta go to bed.
But first, so I was like, Erica, this dick is bending at a weird angle. Did you notice that? I was like, it's bending at the base strangely. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
never
did.
mind. I'm just gonna let you get back to your thing.
I did. I was like, just let me finish. Get out of here.
You're still zoomed in.
Open relationship.
I guess.
Oh Lord, right? It's like we
These
have no
kids
choice.
nowadays.
Welcome to
I
LA.
know. Right.
And no choice. Your childhood.
Fun.
Favorite cereal.
Tricks? That's not my favorite, but that's what popped in my head. That's what I thought.
Tricks
of.
for kids.
Tricks for kids. Yeah. My favorite is probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
So good.
Just make French toast, bitches.
like the
That's a
legit
lot of
kind.
work. When I can just pour it in a bowl and pour some milk over it.
That's why y'all ain't getting married.
This bitch spent 1 week in being a wife. Okay, goodbye.
Illegal week.
Guess what I made 3 times that morning? French toast.
3 times?
Three
Look.
rounds of French toast.
Oh my, she's like, I got it. Don't worry, baby. You want
"You want
more?
another
no
one?
problem.
I'll
Just
make up
make
the
it
egg
real
with
quick.
again."
You want a brioche or a fucking
You want the
sourdough?
challah or Izzy?
Don't hate on me, okay? Don't hate on my domestication.
Oh my god. Okay, celebrity crush.
Oh my God, Yaya Abdul Mateen.
Oh,
Girl, you're so fine.
Which one's Danielle? Is that the one
fine.
from Moonlight?
The Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
I
is
have
fine,
never
too.
seen
Yeah.
one thing this man is in. Someone
Shut
sent
up, I
me
know.
his
I don't know any
Instagram.
of his work.
Not one thing.
But I know his
I know his
face.
Instagram. I know his chocolatey, beautiful ass
He's
face.
so fine. He follows me on Twitter.
Ah!
Because we both black actors. He unfollowed me on Instagram, which is fine.
It's probably, it was a bot.
It was fine. Yeah, I know.
the
It's
bots,
fine.
not
I think
you.
he was probably like, I need to pare down.
Yeah,
it's
he
not-
was.
it's
Yeah,
not
he
you.
was
But
like,
it's
it's
cool.
too much.
That's
Twitch.
bad. He is so fine. Him and Jonathan Majors, fine.
Wait,
From
who's Jonathan
Lovecraft Country.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I've seen it one episode.
Oh my
That's a
God.
journey,
And he was
right?
in The Five Bloods on Netflix.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's another fine. He was Delroy's son. He was the son, like the young one
Oh,
with
right,
him.
right.
Okay, I'm have to look.
Anyway,
at
these are my celebrity boos. Yeah.
If anyone knows them and happens to be tuning in, send this part to them.
I know. I'm always like, my mom's like, we need to make that happen with you. I'm like, Mom, I can't just be jumping from actor to actor.
I
looking all
love your
nuts."
mom. She's about that business.
She's like, we need to make it happen.
You want it? We got it, baby. Let's
And
go.
he's 34.
Oh, okay, it's a good.
I was like, I need some grown men. Where they at? It seems like every guy I meet is like, I'm 27. What's up?
If you want to go grown, you gotta go 45.
Every 27-year-old man is ready.
Right.
Every 27-year-old is ready to settle down. They ready to
I
be
can't.
serious.
And
now,
They're ready
right.
to take life seriously.
Don't know nothing about it.
Whatever.
You either gotta go old or you very young where you can mold them.
True.
Single mom.
What?
Therapy.
Yes.
Is squirt pee? Yes or no?
Good one, Eric.
Okay. A favorite author.
Roxanne Gay.
Idol.
Whitney.
Thong or panties?
Panties.
Curly or straight?
Curly.
Your insecurity.
Woof. Rage. That rage. My my whole personality.
We're gonna have to dig into this rage.
I know, not even impatience, just like my whole personality, probably.
You can't. Wait. What was the question?
I said insecurity.
Your personality.
My whole. No, I'm just kidding. That's a mom insecurity, I think. Like,
I'm happy you said that because I was experiencing some insecurity with my entire personality this weekend, and so I didn't quite come to terms with it until now. Until you said it. I think I'm just too much for people, so I understand.
Yeah, me too. I'm a lot. It works like solo dolo, but I'm like, I can't be flying off the handle with my daughter. I look nuts.
Right.
And every like thing you read about, they're all like, if you yell, that really scares kids. I'm like, shit. I yell every motherfucking day. I'm just like, I don't yell every day.
But I'm like, it toughens them up. You need to be tough.
Real world experience.
Right, I'm a double Sag, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, fiery.
Yeah, I'm a Sag sun,
Oh
Sag rising, Cancer moon.
Oh my God.
So it's like, I can't help it.
Oh my God, babe.
Yeah, I know. Sag Mercury, like I'll be like, what's up? I'm honest, direct, blunt.
Luna is a Sag. Is that where that boutedness is coming from?
Yeah,
Like,
is she Sag?
yeah, I'm
I
like,
love it. When's her birthday?
she'd be like, I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna beat you up if you do this. I'm like,
She literally came in the other day. She's like, I hope you break a nail. I was like, what?
Yeah, we're like very blunt and like the mouth can get evil, but you don't mean it. You're not
Right,
behind
yeah.
it. Like I'm very quick to be like, a waiter will bring me the wrong thing and I'm like, I'd rather die than eat this. Like just like big talk. Everything's big. Like I'm always like, what does she have, cancer? Like just big old talk. But you know,
and actually she does.
and you'd be like, oh great, oh God.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought she had a cold. Shit.
I know.
Oh my God. Okay. Turn off.
Bad shoes.
Oh, I feel you.
I can't do it.
Biggest regret.
Oh, I can't think of one, I guess. Yeah, I can't think of one.
Anal.
Anal. Oh, you just throwing that in?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, look.
wait,
I was like, is that my regret?
Mila
No.
says nothing for 60 seconds.
Anal. I'm like, have tried it. Not as bad as you think.
Okay, last one. Best vacation.
Ooh, Miami. Recently for my 35th birthday. That was so fun.
Did you go topless?
Did we didn't, I don't think we went to the beach, which is so nuts. I know, we did a boat though.
Okay.
Which we were there for 3 bomb days, stayed at Soho Beach House. It was like a very grown trip and so fun. Drank a lot, ate a lot, smoked a lot. And was just really, I felt so cute. I was like, I love this. I want more vacations, man. I miss vacations.
I just want to let everybody at home know that as we're talking about anal and porn and sex positions, Erica's stepdad is in the room. I just wanted to make it more awkward for Erica.
Thanks. You don't think I know that?
That's your stepdad on sound?
Yeah, I'm actually sweating right now a little bit.
Oh my God, I didn't know with the mask on.
My mom is also like maybe like 400 yards away. And
Outside the
I
door.
pray to God she doesn't want.
It doesn't matter. He's going to tell.
I don't want her.
I know, as soon as you asked me, do you masturbate? Your mom walked in. I was like, hey, Rian.
Wait, can you imagine what it was for him to grow up with her as a teenager?
What, me?
Yeah.
I was a fucking saint.
Is that true?
She said, let me turn the sound up.
He pleaded the fifth.
What I wanted was what I wanted, and I was going to do it no matter what.
That's that Scorpio shit.
Very strong-minded.
Willful.
I'm also Sagittarius moon, so.
Oh, see, there you go.
So we're that.
The moon.
I'm a Cancer, and if I want it, I want it, and I'm gonna get it, or else I will kill you.
Right, and
if
then cry.
And then cry if you don't want it back. What do you mean?
Wait, what's your rising?
I'm a double Scorpio.
Oh, yes. What about you? What's your rising
A
sign?
Leo. And
Leo
a Libra.
rising.
I'm a Leo.
Libra moon?
Yeah, and then my son is
That's
Cancer.
nice.
I don't know what that
like
Libra
this.
means. I don't really like Libras that much, so I'm confused.
I like Libras.
And I'm also, I'm on the cusp. So I'm the 22nd of June. So I'm Cancer and Gemini.
A little bit of Gemini.
And Geminis are already 2 people. I have a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
And there are a lot.
Y'all crazy.
But I'm actually very well balanced.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm rational, I'm emotional, and I'm rational. I'm fun, and I'm serious / responsible a little bit.
Come on, fun, I'm serious. What does that mean?
All this convincing.
Very
I'm like,
serious at times.
People generally like me a lot.
I don't smile often, but when I do, I do.
You're right. I'm the most smiley, friendly bitch you'll ever meet. People are like, calm down, shut the fuck up. Like, who is she? She's way too perky. I'm like, hi, you want to be friends?
and meanwhile, I'm just like,
They're like, I don't think
I love it. I know you wonder much about. I don't know if she likes me. You're like, hey girl. You're like, she's a Scorpio. That's okay.
Yeah.
Side note,
let it be.
I don't know. I didn't know if Erica liked me like the first 2 years of our friendship, but she kept asking me to go places.
She's like, what's up? What's up?
Guys, we're friends. She likes me.
I think I always thought you were a Cancer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You remind me of my cousin Brooke. Not you don't look alike or nothing, but just like vibe-wise. But it's a water sign, and I think she has like a Scorpio rising. I found out. I was like, But I like that though. I don't like easy people. I'm pretty easy, but like falsely. Like people are like, she loves me, and I'm like, haha, I hate you. I'm just really friendly, but like I like people who aren't just like, hey girl. I'll be like, yeah,
That's
just
me,
us
though.
too.
You guys like me.
Right. You're like, I'm very serious.
I know. I met you. I'm like, let me take your baby. Thanks. I'll take that.
I like that. I had so much fun. I love you guys and everything you're doing. Let me have my good mom's gush. So fun. And I feel like this is a great outlet for like fly single moms. Like I love listening to the podcast.
Thank you.
I'm always crying when I do for some reason. I think it's just because I was still so fresh in all the pain that I was like hearing anything similar to it. I was like, other people have been through this too. Like, I mean, we had that Cinco de Mayo link up. That was so fun. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
We did do that.
yeah, and like meeting other moms who were like, oh yeah, I got dumped during my pregnancy. Just saying it all willy-nilly, and they have like a 10-year-old and they're over it. I was like, this is what I need.
There's hope
Like,
at the end of the tunnel.
Hell yeah. Hope and like snatchness and flyness and like new booze and stuff. I was like, I'll always be using y'all as examples. I'm like, and they both had a boyfriend. They're kids of 5, they both have boyfriends.
Well, it took a long while to get there, but it's
Right, but not too long.
It's not easy though. I have a boyfriend now, and I'm like, for real? Am I sure? It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of having to consider other people, and I already have to consider a whole ass small human that I made, and the person that's attached to that person forever. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. We do a lot. I feel like we deserve an award.
We really do every day.
We're like top notch. I'll be like, people who are moms, especially single moms, I'm like, I'm a superior ass motherfucker. Like, I do a lot. Like, and I still be booking jobs. I'm like, you bow down. Like,
Right.
I don't want to hear this.
And how do you balance all that? Like, how do you balance like motherhood, working, like
Oh my
shooting,
gosh.
long hours, like?
I mean,
And having time to also, because as an actor, like, you need time to yourself
Need
to kind of get
time.
into your character and do all those
right. I don't even know. I just be doing it. I mean, luckily, since it is acting, I don't work that much. So for the most part, I'm a weird stay-at-home mom, not by choice. Because I don't have like
Like
a
a 9 to
regular
5.
Right, like you
9
shoot
to
for
5.
2 months and then you're done.
And then I'm done for like a year. Like the pandemic, there was nothing going on. Or like, just as a Black actress, I'm not always working. But like, when I do, we pull it together. Thank goodness I have my nanny, Blair, who's awesome.
Shout out to Blair.
Yeah, shout out to
The
Blair.
tribe is crucial.
So crucial. My mom lives here, so I'm my mom. But yeah, it's been working out, luckily. Like, there was one time when me and my child's father were still together, and we both booked jobs that shot in New York. So we both were in New York at the same time, and we hired a nanny there and did that. It's just been slowly working out step by step. And he works out of town all the time, so I'm constantly here alone with her. But all the work I've gotten in the past few years has been in LA. So just by the grace of God, it's oh, okay, I'm literally working here, so I don't have to do that much. It's not like I have to be, yes, girl, I'm already tipsy, P.S.
We like to drink on an empty stomach.
Yeah, me too, that's my favorite hobby. Drinking on an empty stomach.
It's Monday at noon, and we like to drink on an empty stomach. Just so everybody at home knows, your baby daddy is also an actor.
He is. He's
Black actor excellence.
the famous movie star, Lakeith Stanfield. A movie star du jour.
Movie star. The double movie star, baby.
He's a movie star. He's good, though, at least. At least he's good and nice.
You're not gonna be
Oh my God,
embarrassed.
but if he wasn't good, it would be nice to shit on him a little.
It would. At least he's good.
Good, but at least he's good because then your baby has so much, so you're gonna be famous.
Right, she's nuts, like both of us. And that's a good. He's cute too. That'd be the problem. I'd be like, why you gotta be so cute? Whenever he'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna come get her.
You'd be like,
Get out of my house. It's a fine ass. I hate you.
Don't you hate that? I fucking
I
hate
hear you so
that.
fine. I hate you.
God, you still look good. Get the fuck out.
All you do is hurt me. And be fine.
Isn't it great? It's always a great day when you do see your baby daddy.
You're like,
and he
look
looks
good.
like shit.
Right? Oh my God, that's so cool.
And you're like, oh, you really was looking trash yesterday. Oh, fine.
not
No wonder
looking
we ain't
well.
together.
not looking
No wonder
well.
they work out. You ain't been
so
fucking clean under your
stupid.
goddamn fingernails.
I know. I love that too. When I be like, looking a little tired today, I see.
But you get some rest.
Get you some rest and stop meeting all them girls. Get you some rest.
I can't keep up with those young ones. Wait, how? I want to know, because obviously this is like a baby mama show. Not really, but you know what I mean. This is a bunch of baby mamas. But I think like, just like you're talking about seeing us in our stage of singledom and like navigating that, I think when you become first a single mom, there's all this panic and there's like, how am I gonna ever live again? How am I ever gonna go on a date?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you get too free in being single and you're like, I'll never be in a relationship again. Fuck everybody. He gets her on the weekends. But I think it also like,
The 3.
okay, the adjustment, it always relates kind of to at what point did you break up? So like was it in pregnancy? Was it 1? Was it 2? Because you're just 3. So
yeah, she's okay. So we were broken up right before I found out I got pregnant, but we never changed our behavior. We were broken up, but we were still fucking and hanging out and loving and looking at each other's face, looking into each other's souls, looking into the souls and shit. And that went off and on until a couple months ago.
Okay, yeah.
I would get pulled. I mean, you gave me some great advice. You were like, cut it off. You were like, you got to cut it
I'm
off.
the cutoff queen.
Erica
She's
is
a
the
cutoff queen,
which
she's
is not.
great.
It's not always that easy. I don't know how the fuck this Scorpio bitch does
So
it.
freaking good at it.
She's really good. I'm so happy to just be joined by one other person that's not that good.
I'm the worst.
Because I constantly am feeling like the weak bitch of the two of us. I'm like, fuck, I'm so weak. Erica
Right.
would never do this.
Right. Yeah, like even, even during the pandemic or like in the last like year, I know that we're not together and I know he's doing his thing, but I'll still find myself over there breaking my boundaries. Less than before, not all the time, and I won't go as far. The last time that we were like together was like 2018. We like moved in together and like got a house and da-da-da-da. And I was trying to do the open relationship thing. I was like, okay, he can do his thing, but I'll be here. But it was like so disrespectful.
Oh, God.
Like I would be like sleep. I'd be like good night and like go to sleep and I like open my eyes. He's like leaving out the door.
Oh, no. You give these niggas an inch. They take 14 miles.
He's like what? And
You
I'm
said
like,
it was open.
I'm like, but now like I feel like I can't close my eyes without you like creeping out to go stick it somewhere.
Oh,
and, like,
God.
But yeah. So in the last like few months, really the pandemic helped. I really got my boundaries on lock and just kind of knowing what it is. Still love him, honestly. TBH.
We can never stop. It's a curse. It's a curse and a
it's a
blessing.
curse. Yeah, still love him. Still feel attracted to him and stuff, but just taking it one day at a motherfucking time.
Well,
truly.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And it is practice. I fuck up often. I lost my boyfriend. And, and because because it's residual, it takes time. It takes time. And I think once you birth a person from your vagina, and the other person's connected to that person you've
Or not
birthed,
your vagina.
Or not your
Don't be hating on C-section babies.
Oh yeah, or from your tummy.
whatever.
Okay.
If you've carried a baby
Hypothetically.
right. If hypothetical vagina.
Yeah, if you've carried the baby.
It is really hard to like unsink your teeth from a nigga.
It's really hard.
Like I think like society makes it seem like once you mate with someone and have a fucking baby, they can never leave you. You're supposed to have a white picket fence immediately. They're supposed to fucking act right, and then they don't, and then you're like, oh no. And so you're
I'm a
left.
failure,
Yeah. So
and it's even worse when it's like everyone on Twitter and stuff, they're like, you're so lucky. I can't believe you had Lakeith Stanfield's dick inside you. You're so lucky.
You're like,
I'm
chill.
like, shut up. It's not that. I'm like, he's lucky. It's so sexist.
It
It's so
is.
freaking sexist to me.
like you don't see me over here doing stuff.
Right, I'm like,
Showtime, bitch.
Yeah, and then like, it's crazy because he's actually the person who like supports me the most through that. Like he's really helpful with that. He'd be like, these people are nuts. They don't know anything. You're the shit. Cut it off. Like, like he's very like, he gets me back down to earth when it comes to that. Because sometimes he's just too famous. Or like when he has a trailer that drops or something, that's always an annoying day for
everyone
me.
is tagging you.
Yeah,
Why
or
are
they're
they
coming to me,
tagging you?
how you feel? Or they're like, oh my God, and I'm like, ah. And it ends up being like a weird day for me, but he's always like, it's okay. No, it's a hard day for you. Hang in there. I like more the one-on-one relationship than like the
Public.
public one. Yeah, the one-on-one, he's all right. Yeah, like the public one is like so annoying. I actually just deactivated my Instagram.
Good.
Yeah, which was, it's been
Self-care.
10 days.
Self-care.
Yes, I'm still on Twitter because that's fun. I feel like Twitter's the thinking man's app.
Oh God, that says a lot about us.
Yeah, I can't,
We can't
figure it out.
Oh my God, I love Twitter though. I think because I'll be doing comedy, I'm like a comedian.
yeah.
Like, it's a place to just be funny and like riff and be stupid, and I can like make these jokes about like being his baby mom, like, you know, and people will like laugh and actually get it. Whereas on Instagram,
They take
it's
it
just,
so serious.
They take it so serious. Instagram constantly makes me feel old, or like I don't take good enough pictures, and I'm like, I feel more popping in my body than I do on the
Take
gram.
Take my words. These are important.
Yeah, I'm like, my words are dope. A lot of these little like girls who are like, they ain't got no words.
No, that's scary. You don't want a bitch with no words.
Yeah, they just did the
Hell
death
nah. Yeah, I'm like, if you're not born
Or the
in the
headache.
90s, like,
If you're right.
oh my God, the headache
The headache.
with the lips.
And that fucking slug lip, that top lip that everyone's getting
Oh
done.
yeah, that big lip.
And big
God.
flip.
I know there's so many ways to feel bad about yourself on Instagram. So sometimes I don't feel earthy enough. I'm like, I need to have armpit hair. Or sometimes I don't feel snatched enough. I need to, you know, or I don't feel light enough or dark enough or
right.
natural enough or not. I'm like, what the hell? This is just like comparison central and comparison.
No,
is
I think it's
despair.
really important to like get off of there and find out like and really tap into yourself and try to figure out, okay, what is it that I actually love about myself? What does sexuality mean to me? What do I actually enjoy? And even in like sex and like watching porn too can be really confusing too. Like people who watch too much porn in my opinion obviously have unrealistic expectations of sex sometimes. And even like, I mean, it's just so much negativity. Like every time I look on Instagram, we're seeing another black person being killed. And like, of course, like I want to be in the know. I want to know what's happening. And I want to be, you know.
But do I need to see it?
Like I want to
Right,
be,
the tape?
I want to be like educated. I want to be like, I want to be able to contribute in some way, but it's emotionally draining, and especially us as parents. Like I don't know about you, like as a black mom who has a daughter, and even a black and has a black, you know, the father of your child is black too. Like worrying about him constantly.
Yeah,
Like
they're gonna get him. Yeah,
it just gets so heavy.
it's a lot. It's a lot. So far, so good though on the deactivation. I've had a couple people call me like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm
I just
okay."
don't
Yeah, I
want
just deactivated. But I think they were like, when you go on and you look for someone's page that's deactivated, it looks like you're blocked. So I think some people were like, "Am I blocked?" I'm like, "Girl, no." I just shut the whole shit down.
Right.
Anytime if I'm going through Instagram and my chest goes like this tight, I delete the app. Like I'm like, I cannot be out here having physical responses to Instagram. Like I think I heard Issa Rae say something like she's like, if the problem is something that you could just like turn your phone off and it's not a problem anymore, it's not a real problem. Since so much of my problems come from Instagram, whereas like in real life, I'm like, I'm actually chilling.
actually
Everything's
happy.
fine. Yeah. Like,
I think even like deleting people that trigger you, like, and it
muting.
doesn't mean like they're a bad person or like I've looked at pages where I'm like, yeah, like I whenever I look at your page, something makes me feel not great
shitty,
inside.
yeah.
And it's not your fault, but I'm gonna delete you because
Right.
what I see, you know, we're so influenced by what we see in our intake, and vice versa. Like too, I feel like if you are looking on my page and you're triggered by anything in my life or whatever you suppose is my life, delete me too.
Right.
Like I don't give a fuck. I'm not one of those bitches that like has that app where I find out like you deleted me.
Yeah.
You
Or at
know?
least mute. I do mute if it's like a real person who I'm like, I don't want to unfollow you.
Yeah,
but I just need
mute is a
break.
great. I'm a muter. I love mute.
I can't do the perfect moms.
Oh God.
Like the perfect moms, and even like the dope ones who are like I'm
Not
black
perfect.
and cool and not perfect, but they're like.
But all
like,
the pictures are?
Yeah, all the pictures are perfect, or they like move with ease with their kids. Like, we went and got lunch today. And I'm like, damn, whenever I go to a restaurant, I feel frustrated the whole time. How you at lunch? I'm irritated. Bloop. Or like, or the ones who are like, yeah, there's a few, like, yeah, like a few that I'm thinking of specifically, so let me chill. And they're like really nice and blah, blah, blah.
We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, but I'd be like, I can't look at you, sis. You too, like, I don't know, like, don't nobody got an anger problem? Don't nobody fly off the
No one has rage over there.
Don't nobody got rage? Anybody punch walls?
No.
Just me?
Okay.
Cool. That's what I've been like on lately. I'm like, all of my bad traits are so masculine. If I was a dude, it'd be fine. Like girls, like girl negative traits are like, she never speaks up for herself. She lets everyone walk all over her. And mine are like, she flies off the handle and like, she goes nuts. Like,
I never thought about that, like your traits being like masculine or feminine.
oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm like
assigned
a
it's
total
totally
dude.
assigned to gender, for sure.
Yeah.
I totally have masculine. I have masculine energy. I think, and then that comes off. People don't know how to take that well.
Me too. I'm like a boy. Like I'm
Yeah,
a
me too.
whole stud out here. Like, like
I
but I'm
definitely
not.
have nigga tendencies. When I cheated on my boyfriend, I was like, I know, I have nigga tendencies. It has nothing to do with you.
You're like, sorry.
I'm sorry. He's like, you do.
The petite nigga.
I even beg to like challenge that, because why is it that why are we assigning cheating to just men? Because women do it too. So I don't think it's a nigga tendency.
I didn't have a good reason. I had no reason.
What was your reason? You was bored.
It was easy.
Ooh, that's a very man reason. Come on. It was easy. Like,
It was easy. It was available. Said persons may have had big dicks. I don't know. It's just not any good reasons. There's not good
big
reason.
dicks.
Speaking of big dicks, didn't you say you had a spontaneous weekend?
Oh my God, I'm so excited to tell y'all. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so what was going on? Okay, my mom got surgery like 2 weeks ago. So the week before, because she's like, can't do too much after. The week before her surgery, she kept for the weekend because her dad is out of town till like December or something. So I was by myself at home having a good time, and I had been talking to this guy on Raya. Like
Raya,
Fuck Raya.
Raya never worked, so she has her own beef because they didn't let her on.
they racist. Everybody know that. They racist. I know
you.
that. Yeah, no,
I wrote a review.
I've given friend passes to like multiple black homegirls who like are popping with like because it's all about like blue checks,
Followers.
or it's all about like if you don't have a blue check, if you have blue checks following you.
Oh my God.
One of my friends, literally Hailey Bieber, follows her, and she couldn't get on the Raya.
What?
And she's so
Haley?
lit. Yeah.
If follow from
That's
Haley
the
can't
queen,
get you
that's
on Raya.
queen white girl.
Right, that's the queen of white girl. She's married to the king of white men.
But so anyway, so I was talking to this guy on there, and so we ended up FaceTiming, and it was like 11, maybe 10, 11. And like I said, I'm a double Sag, so like spontaneity is everything to me. I love to just like make a move, right? And I haven't been able to do that in so long. So I was like, let's FaceTime, because we had never like seen each other. I wanted to see what he looked like. And I was like, okay, you look like how I thought, which is fine. Piece of artwork, more so like not beautiful, but I'm interested, like a Picasso. Okay. So he was like, well, I'm about to go to, he was British, which was weird.
Ooh,
but he
even
was like,
better. I love the
I
British
know.
accents.
He was like, I'm about to go to a soiree. Do you want to come?
Oh, absolutely.
And I've been pretty slave with COVID, and I was like, yeah. And I just like hung up and got dressed and went to like a Euro trash party in Beverly, like in like over there by Soho House, like Doheny, Beverly Hills.
Ooh.
Like
Define
Euro trash.
Yeah.
Like all the men are like 50 plus with like button down shirts open up here. The music's like doom.
That's exactly what I envisioned. Yes.
And the lady's like, hi, I'm Blanca. Do you want some Ace of Spades? And I was like, yes, please. So I had we only stayed there for like 15 minutes. I was nervous the whole time because I was like, there's like 20 people here. There was like 11 people with no masks. I was like, I don't know. Okay, whatever though. I was just like, I'm having fun. We're outside drinking the champagne.
You said 11, but you counted?
I counted. I did, because I've been being pretty safe. And I was like, I don't know.
11 out of the 20 were not wearing masks.
There were 11
You know why?
I
Because she
was
cussed
like,
her baby daddy out for getting COVID, so she couldn't.
I can't be getting it,
Right.
even though I do the same things as him. But like, so we were there. I'm with this guy. He had like a vintage Mercedes. We were driving down Sunset in it. I just felt so cute. Then we went back to his place, and we were like, this is our first time meeting, and we were just like hanging out. He doesn't drink, but he had mad drinks and drugs and everything. I didn't do no drugs. I was like, I'm not trying to do K for the first time.
Oh my God, what is with that?
First of all, what kind of nigga doesn't drink but has K?
He was like, I got K, I got K. What do you need?
Don't you remember a
Is he
party?
white?
Don't you remember the?
He's black.
Don't you remember that party we went to? Not even a party.
Of course I remember, because you were momming me the whole
I
time.
was literally, this guy kept trying to give Jamilah, this man we met at the Soho House restaurant.
Wait, but then we went to his house.
We went to his house because it was beautiful, and it was like, he said, come to my house, and we walked, and we're like, oh my God, and then immediately he starts trying to give Jamilah K, and I was like,
What
I was
is
like,
K?
yeah, it's like horse tranquilizer.
And I'm the size of
ketamine.
a big dog.
I was like, you better back the fuck. I was literally about to.
She's like, stop offering her. Stop it.
Yeah,
I was like, well, what does it do to you?
You're like, I want to see.
I was like, Erica said, no, just stop. Erica
You're like,
said
just
no.
leave it alone. We're vibing. Yeah,
I'm already fucked up, if you can't tell.
even if you're just drunk.
Right.
Like, but yeah, I ended up drinking like 2 goblets of tequila and having fun.
Your vocabulary, 2 goblets.
They were goblets for sure. I
Euro
was like,
trash.
yo, Euro trash. it was just, then we had sex.
Okay.
On the first time meeting, I was so excited.
I love this
I haven't
story.
had sex with anyone since my baby daddy.
What?
Girl.
Like ever since him, ever
Girl,
since? Like since pregnancies?
Girl. And then I've been with him from like 30 to 35. And it was just, that weekend, I just left feeling like I was in my prime. This guy, I have not talked to him since.
Oh my God, I'm so happy
He
for
hates
you.
me probably. He's like
so happy
40.
for
He's
you.
like not checking for me at all. I'm not checking for him either.
great. It's
I don't
beautiful.
care.
It's
It
beautiful.
was so fun and freeing and spontaneous. Like you guys were saying, like meeting a guy at Soho House, going to his house. Like I haven't done that kind of stuff in a minute, just like moving around, like just how I want to. And it was just, it felt good. I felt cute. I felt young. The next night I went to like an outdoor restaurant and had dinner with my friend. It was just such a dope weekend. I was like, I'm bomb. And I literally, my takeaway was like, I'm in my prime. I was like, I think your prime is like 30 to 50. I truly do.
I love that
I was
number.
like,
I
I
love
think
that.
that's the prime. I don't think it's like in your 20s necessarily. I
No,
think that's a dope
you're too
time.
dumb when you're 20.
You don't have any
You're too-
agency.
Yeah, you're just like, eh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, literally, from here on out, I want to live every day as if I'm in my prime, even if that means having to delete Instagram or whatever. I want to like feel that in my body. I know, of course, you're gonna have bad days, but I was like, I want to just like have that knowledge all the time and not ever sleep on myself or anything like that again. Like, because I was like, I'm bomb. I'm sick of this. I'm not sitting around in the shadows of a baby daddy or being a
fuck
mom or any of that bullshit. I was like, I'm fine and fly.
Yes,
And I be
yes.
Thriving, bitch.
Yes.
Thriving.
You famous?
I'm famous. I got money. I
pay
got
money?
money.
You got money? You
I got
paying LA
money.
rent?
LA rent.
And you
boo,
got a
boo.
nanny? Yeah, you got a nanny.
Okay.
You got a tutor?
Bitch. Okay.
You got a tutor pod?
Okay. I be meeting dudes, taking them down. What's up?
He got a vintage, what'd you say, Mercedes?
Yeah, I was in the convertible with my afro flying in the wind. I was like, hey, it wasn't flying because it's 4C, but I was like, oh my God.
Kinda.
It was so fun. It made me feel so happy. That was like a really fun weekend. And then for the past consecutive weekends, I haven't had any help when I've been alone with my daughter, but I have the memory.
But see, no, but I love that. And that's really like what we obviously, we advocate for. I think a lot of times moms feel like they can't do hood rat shit with their friends no more.
Right.
Like, and I think that's like this misconception of motherhood that like you can't be a great mom and then still have fun on the weekends and be a little bit irresponsible. But as long as you're not hurting nobody and everyone gets home safely and
yeah,
you're
not
safe.
drunk driving. Yeah, you're like chilling.
Yeah. No, I think that's really exciting. I'm
It was
proud of you. I
really
hope this is
fun.
an opening up to
Me
more
too.
experiences and more sex with other people
more
besides
people.
your baby daddy. Okay.
You were in your, like, honestly, that made me so sad. Like, the 30s and the 30 to the 50, I feel like is the woman's sex prime.
Yeah, because we never die out.
No, we don't.
If anything, you need some lube, but dudes be dying out.
My grandma.
They be
okay.
like, it won't get up, I'm 100.
Shout out to my grandmother, my very Christian, Jesus what do you call it? Jesus loving, God fearing grandmother who does smoke weed and do acid.
What?
Oh.
She does?
Acid? Where'd
Well,
she get that?
she told me, she's like, oh, me and my girlfriend did acid out here before she died. I said, well, how old were you guys? She said, I don't know, like 40 or something. And I said, that's my motherfucking grandma. That's my motherfucking grandma. I knew I was on the right path. But she told me, she was like, oh my God, I tell this story all the time because I need to know this. She was like, honestly, I feel like God played a bad joke on women because I can still work just fine. But these niggas, she didn't say these niggas, but I'm saying these niggas can't. And I feel like it's just a terrible joke.
Right.
And I was like, oh no.
That's why so many
be a
women are with
lesbian?
younger men all the time. Like older women, they're like, yeah, he's 34, I'm 50.
Yeah.
What? And they're like, yeah.
That's
I mean,
about-
like I said, at most you'll need some lube. At most. Like if you're like, oh, I'm going through menopause, it's a little dry, whatever. Like remember how you're like breastfeeding and it was like dry?
Oh my God, or pregnant and it was yeast.
Oh God, oh man. I'm pregnancy yeasties.
Oh my God, it's like a full pregnancy, just yeast.
You're
Sorry,
like,
I'm having flashbacks.
polyps
"Don't touch
everywhere. You're like looking there, it's white
I know.
mounds.
Oh
I know,
God.
that's scary.
It's very scary.
Yeah, I hope to meet more guys though.
You will.
It's hard. I
Get
feel
us with Raya. Raya's so racist. I can't believe you made a black guy.
I am going to manifest more men into your life. I am going to
More money for more vacations, more sitters, more bomb sex, big dicks with girth,
Yes.
and fun nights driving through Doheny and Sunset in the drop top.
Thank y'all.
And maybe possible future stepdaddies that are like Russell.
What Russell Wilson for all of us. This is for all. This is a prayer for all of us, except Erica because she still has a man. Amen.
Amen. I love that prayer. And so it is.
And so it is.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Oh my gosh, girl! Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun. I love y'all. This is my favorite.
Maybe we can hook up on the weekend and you can teach me how to use Twitter.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, I will. I'm kind of good at it.
Okay, well, better than me, so.
Yes.
Can you tell our listeners where they can find you? On
Yes.
Twitter? Because
oh my
we
God,
don't have
on
no
Twitter,
Instagrams no
yes,
more.
on Twitter, at Xosha Rockstar, Xosha, Rockstar spelled normal. And I'll probably be back on the gram at some point, but on there I'm at Xoshroq, XOSHROQ. Yeah, and on Raya for the male listeners. Hey.
Okay, what about Hinge? Because oh
my God, I was on Hinge.
Like
'cause
we
of
know,
your
everyone
ass.
can't get on Raya because it's super stupid, exclusive, and racist.
I was on Hinge because of y'all.
Oh no, nothing was. Oh, you know what? Honestly,
No, there was a lot of guys who were like, I work in a factory. I was like, this will never work. They were like, they were like, I'm the manager of the factory.
I literally
I
can't
was
stand you.
y'all are too regular.
First of all, we take regular black men who have good jobs, regular jobs. Okay,
I like it too. I know I'm being mean.
People are gonna be like these LA bitches. They're talking
I
about,
know, but I'm like-
Special K and regular factory jobs.
But I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? What we gonna do? You gonna help me run lines? Like, they're like, that's cool that you're an actor. What's that like? I'm like, I don't have time.
You ever been to Hollywood?
Right. How you memorize lines? How's that work? I'm like, I hate this combo. I mean, at least if you went to college, that's cool.
Did you go to college?
Me? Yeah.
NYU.
I went to NYU.
I actually
you're
met Xosha
classy.
in New York. Jared introduced us.
Yes, and I knew
Shout out to
Jared.
Jared.
From here. Jared.
Oh my God, we should do a Friends After Dark with Jared and Xosha.
We should.
Oh my God, that would be fun.
He's coming next month.
Oh
so
yay!
Oh
so
yes.
we have a
I
little
haven't seen him in so long.
Patreon.
His little fine self.
Yes, he's so cute.
He's so handsome.
Well, anyway, you guys, you know where to find us at goodmoms_bad choices on Instagram. We ain't got no Twitter because we old. And
We do have a Twitter.
We do, but we don't be on
It's
there.
called, like-
girl, don't even try it.
We don't know what it's called.
Make sure you go on Apple Podcasts and rate and review us. If you've been listening to us for a minute, it just takes 1 second. Don't forget, do it right now when you get off of here. Scroll all the way to the bottom, give us that 5-star rating, write us a cute review, and we'll love you forever.
And also, don't be cheap. Join Patreon. It's only like $5 or $10 a month. We're single moms. We need help. We're doing this every week. Don't be Tyrone and be a freeloader. Give us some money and help us create dope shit and grow and be rich because we got to shit on these
And also,
niggas.
Patreon, you get a lot. You get so much more content. You get bonus episodes or secret episodes you can't find anywhere else. So check us out there, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.